Hey, it's Coach D, your budget coach. Welcome to my page. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming to the Enhancing Your Finances page, where we go over tips to help you enhance your finances and help you to reach your financial goals, which is a great segue into today's video, financial goals. Some might say, do I really need financial goals? You really should have financial goals. Having financial goals will create the focus that you need and give you the direction to keep going until you reach that goal. Your goals will also challenge you to keep going because, sometimes when we have things that's a little bit of a challenge, we keep going, we keep pushing, we keep going until we get there. We don't want a challenge that makes us stop because we're not going to stop because we're going to keep going until we reach or exceed our financial goal. Your goal will also drive you to take action because guess what? Once you start to see your progress, once you start to reach goals, you're going to set a new goal and keep taking action. So today I'm going to give you 6 steps to setting your financial goals. Are you ready to get started? Get your pen. If you don't have a pen, pause the video, go get your pen. All right, so let's get into it. Number 1, identify. You need to identify your goals. What are your goals? What do you want to achieve financially? Do you want to build your savings? Do you want to eliminate that? Do you want to prepare for your future? Do you want to prepare for an emergency? What is it that you want to have as your goal? Are you preparing for school? Are you preparing for a vacation? Are you getting ready to get a new car? Do you want to get a new car? Think about those things. Identify what exactly your goal is. If you're a business owner, are you ready to stop working your full-time job and work fully in your business? Could that be your goal? You need to identify your goal, whatever it is. First step is identifying it. Number 2, prioritize. So now that you have your list, you have identified your goals, what you want to do. Now you need to know what's important. What do I want to do first? What do I want to do second? Prioritize them in order of importance. When prioritizing, try not to set too many goals to focus on at one time. Of course, you can focus on more than one at a time, but not so many that you're doing a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, and everything's moving at a snail's pace. We want to be going, we want to make progress, we want to see results. And we have to, again, we are doing it at our own pace, but we don't want to do things to make it go slower. And that's why we're prioritizing, because we are going to put them in the order in which we're going to go towards them, and knock them off our list and keep going and reach them all. Number 3, understanding the goal. Understand what it will cost you to reach this goal. If it is to go to school, how much will you have to put aside? How much is the total amount? Will you have to cut back things? Will you not be able to go out as much because you have to get your money together? For your tuition, is it for a vacation? Do you have to just pack your lunch instead of buying lunch at work every day for a couple months? That could be the cost of you reaching your financial goal to go on that vacation. What I want you to do is think about what you will have to do, the adjustments you'll have to make to actually reach that goal. And be realistic. Don't do things that are impossible for you. Now, I just gave the option of not buying lunch at work. Okay, well, maybe you can't do it every day. Buy lunch once or twice. If that's something you do all the time, you can't just cut it off. So be mindful of that and do things that you can do and stick to reach your goal. Number 4, set a timeline for your goal. How long will it take you to reach it? How long do you have to reach it? Now, we went over a vacation. For a vacation, how far out is your vacation? When are you planning to go on vacation? That will help you to see about how long you have to reach that goal. If it's for school, just keep in mind the deadlines. When is tuition due? When does class start? And setting your timeline, just keep in mind how long it will take you to achieve and how long you actually have. You might want to do it in a certain amount of months, but keep in mind how much time you actually have. Be mindful of deadlines. Be mindful of other things we don't think about when we're actually doing savings or paying things off. We forget about holidays, we forget about birthdays, we forget about graduations, we forget about events like that, family reunions, things like that. We need to keep that in mind when we're planning our timeline, because when we don't consider things like that, that can throw our goals off because something comes up and we have to put money somewhere else that we didn't plan on putting it. So remember to think about everything when you are working towards your financial goals as well. Number 5, consider how much you will actually have to save. So I want you to think about it like this. If you're going on a vacation and it is in 7 months, but you have to have it paid off in 6 months, then you think about what the total amount is. So let's say your vacation is $1,200 and you have 6 months to pay it off. Then you know that you have to pay $200 every month if you want to do it evenly. If you're someone who your money fluctuates and maybe you know These months you're going to get extra money, then maybe in these months you might want to do 300 or 400, and then these months you might want to do 100 or 200. But you know, because guess what? You know how much you make, you know how your money fluctuates, you know how you're paid. So consider all of that when you're thinking about how long it will take you to save this money. And yes, I said save, but if your goal is to eliminate debt and you have $1,200 you want to eliminate, then you would pay that 200 every month just so you can reach your goal as well. But you have to keep in mind the interest that you will incur because you might have to pay a little bit extra, or you might not finish quite on time like you thought. So consider how long it will take you to reach that goal. Number 6, the last one, now you will finalize your goals. Write them down. You have your plan. You have everything together. Put it on the calendar. Set reminders if you have to. Make a checklist so you can check off each step as you're going along. And I dare you to tell someone about that goal. Telling someone about that goal, voicing that goal, makes it real, makes yourself be held accountable because guess what? Now you told someone. Now someone knows. Now someone may be asking you for updates. How are you doing with your goal? Did you make it? Are you halfway there? You know, that's going to push you. That's going to have you keep going because you know what? Now you got to let that person know how you're doing. Hope you enjoyed learning the 6 steps to setting your financial goals. Again, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe so you can see all of our future videos, or go back and check out our old videos. Again, I'm Coach D, your budget coach, and I will see you next time. Check the caption for some goodies. See you next time.